Hey guys, this is Foo3112 here at the 41st Annual National Sportswear Convention in Chicago. This is actually my first one. Second day, day two for me here. Today is Saturday. I arrived yesterday on Friday. I was kind of looking for two cards. And I kind of walked the whole floor in about 4 hours, my wife and I. And we ended up finding those two cards in the evening, kind of met up with a lot of other YouTubers. And had some beers, kind of shared our stories at the National. A lot of cool guys, by the way. A lot of cool guys, which I'll kind of name some names here later. And so right now, today, I'm just kind of hanging out, and I just kind of want to show you what you can expect at the National this year, especially for those who are home. We don't have a chance to be here. So I'm just going to videotape a little bit. All right, it's going to record, and I'll speak a little while I'm recording. Okay, so if you've never been to National, okay, I'm just going to give you some tips, things that I've heard of that's kind of worked for me. And this is my wife, by the way. So don't think I'm just following a random stranger. Oh, look at this. So this is a card I was actually looking to purchase, which is the 52 Topps Mantle. They have an asking there of 100,000. All right, beautiful stuff here. Look at the 7 right here. All right, so we are going to keep going. All right, so tips, okay, things that I have read about or that picked up on, okay. If it is your first time here, okay, one thing I always heard is that it could be very overwhelming here at the National, okay. And I'm not kidding, it's kind of like a sports card show on steroids. Okay, there are rows and rows. As you can see here, it can be easily, okay, you can get lost very easily over here at the National. And so what I suggest, okay, you can go on the website and they have a printed map of the floor. Okay, and what I did, okay, or what my wife and I did, okay, we went row by row. So we would go in, okay, and then come back around, and then the next, just like that, and do a certain section, okay? And once we cross that section and we're done, then we move to the next area and kind of do everything there. So that kind of ensure that we don't miss anything really, okay? And I think we still miss about a table or two, to be honest. But we did the whole floor in about 4 hours, and at the end of the day yesterday, we did find what we were looking for. All right, let's go to Heritage Auctions, okay? Let's kind of see what they're going for. All right, so what I recommend is to get a printout of the floor. And as you kind of find stuff, okay, if you see something you like, I recommend to go ahead and circle it, okay? Go on the floor map, circle where the table is, okay? Every table has a section, okay? Just ask them, they'll let you know what it is. They'll tell you, circle it, and so that way you kind of can go back to it. Because if you don't do this, guys, I'm telling you, you are going to forget where it's at. Okay, you're going to have no idea where to go back to, and that's never a good thing. It's very frustrating if you can't remember. All right, also, let me see. Don't be afraid to haggle a little bit, okay? Everybody here is here to sell for the most part. Yes, you will find people who have things at museum prices. Okay, that is not everybody, okay? Not everybody has things really, really high. And that's one thing that I always heard about the National, okay? Everybody's selling high prices. You know what? You got to look around, okay? I can tell you right now, I saw some 2011 Topps Update Trouts, and I saw some for I saw some for about I saw as high as about 1,000. I saw some for about $950, and I even came across about 7 at $900. So if you look around, if you're patient and you look around, you will find something. Okay, that is guaranteed. All right, so now we're gonna follow her. Oh, thank you. Look at that. We got a Heritage baseball. Just for being cool people. Cool. All right, hey, let's go to let's go to BBC for a second, okay? So these guys always really have cool stuff. I think I saw one video this year on YouTube, okay? But this is BBC's. All right, so we're gonna start right here, and I'm just gonna go around the whole thing so you guys can see what they have, okay? And I'll try to go a little slow so that we can see the prices that they have this year. Okay, if things kind of seem like they are high in price, keep in mind, okay? Today's prices are next year's discount. All right, let me repeat that again if you kind of didn't think about it. Today's prices are next year's discount, okay? So yes, things may appear high this year. However, when you come back next year, if you look at this video and say, I don't know, 2020, 2021, 22, you're gonna look at some of these prices and you're gonna be like, man, you know what? I would buy at these prices all day. So these are things to consider, okay? Another tip for the National. I'm trying to squeeze through here. All right, so another tip for the National, okay? Bring cash, okay? Cash is king. I haven't met anyone who did not accept cash yet, okay? Bring cash, all right? Me, myself, I'm carrying a backpack and I have a lock on it, and that's where I had my cash. And I never at once felt like any need to check my backpack because I felt it was secured. Okay, so bring cash. Another question I hear, how much cash do I bring to National? Okay, everybody's different, okay? Some people, you know, want to bring maybe spend $100 a day, which I've seen. Other people maybe might come to an event like this and they bring anywhere from about maybe $1,000 to $5,000. And then of course you have your heavy rollers who might bring, I don't know, maybe 60,000 or more. Okay, and that is a very small percentile of folks. All right, bring cash. That is my suggestion to you, okay? If you're afraid of flying with the cash, what you can always do, you can contact your bank and you can always set up to pick up the cash wherever you're going. So for example, next year it is in Jersey, Atlantic City, and you can always contact your bank, say if it's Chase, okay? You can contact them and say, hey, I'm arriving on this date and I'd like to know if I can make an appointment so that way I can take out this amount of cash so that way you don't have to worry about going through it with TSA, okay? I do recommend that because why risk anything, okay? Why do anything risky? All right, so for you hockey guys, here you guys go. All right, let me go real slow, okay? So you guys can see some stuff here. Okay, I wish I was here for longer periods of time. Unfortunately, I do have to leave today, but that was the whole plan. And that plan was to just come by and pick up 2 cards. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna say the card yet, okay? I think that's gonna be for my next video, which will be very shortly, okay? And I also wanted to say one thing, okay? A lot of people, I do read the comments, obviously, and people think that, you know, I'm just kind of in hiatus or I'm kind of in and out of collecting. It's not that, okay? I love collecting. I really enjoy this hobby. I love cards. I love watching all your guys' videos. However, I can't make a video all the time. I can't. Okay, I'm kind of more of a lurker on YouTube, and I do making the videos. I do like watching you guys' videos, so please continue making videos. But yep, I just can't make a video every time I open a pack of cards, to be honest. All right, let's see. All right, let's keep moving down. Myself, I'm a baseball guy, so now we're getting kind of to my part here. Actually, we got some baseball, football, and hockey, or baseball, basketball, and football here. Again, this is BBCE's sites at the 2019 National.
Can I help you at all? Okay.
Okay, everyone here, for the most part, they have been pretty friendly, actually. The dealers, everyone's just been really nice. I've met with a lot of other card collectors off of YouTube. And yeah, everyone's just been really friendly, to be honest. I'm kind of taken back by that, actually. I just didn't know what to expect. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I came out. This was my first time. I think the last time that I almost wanted to come out, or that I almost came out, was like in 2014. And unfortunately, I never made it out. But this year, I made it a mission to come out here. And honestly, I had a blast. This is a lot of fun. I do plan to come out here next year, and hopefully I can meet some more of you guys. Oh, there's Jordan. You could already tell without even looking at the tag. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That is the 1986-87 Fleer wax box, which contains a Jordan. So while I was over here, I actually met a guy who did buy a wax box of the 86 A7 Fleer, and he said he paid 44,000 for it is what he did. So 44,000, he showed me what he got, and he actually ended up pulling out about 4 Jordans. Unfortunately, all the Jordans from top to bottom were OC. And if you guys don't know what that means off-centered. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did cry a little bit inside for the guy, but you know what? He actually told me he had a lot of fun doing it, and that's all that matters, really. You know, it's enjoying the hobby, having a lot of fun. Oh, you know what? Let's go across this item right here. This is something that kind of was a little talk of the sports car community this weekend. And this is, oh no, you're good, you're good. This is right here. So this is 8 packs of, I think it's Series 1, 1952 Topps baseball. So this is my thing about this, okay? So they have this 8 packs, and they're selling it for, or they're trying to get $575,000. Okay, that is over $500,000. My thing about this is that this is not the Mickey Mantle series, which is the later series. Okay, Mickey Mantle's card 311. I think it was like Series 6. I'm not 100% sure about that as far as Series 6, but I know it was in the later series. So the thing is that if these packs could contain a Mantle, then yes, I could understand at $575 because it's a little mystic. You don't know if there could be a Mantle or not. However, there's not a Mantle in there. And because of that, I think this is way overpriced. And that is, again, just my opinion. I don't see this being sold at anytime soon at this price. But hey, you know what? If somebody wants it, they can make an offer. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, excuse me. Have you, I'm doing a YouTube video. Have you guys gotten any offers on the 52 packs or no?
We had any offers. We had a couple people that are interested in it.
But no solid offers yet.
No solid offers that I know of.
Okay, all right. How did you guys get that, by the way? Just, you know, if you want to.
Consignment item.
Okay, all right, cool. All right. So that is, I believe, Series 1. Okay, so no Mantle. Okay, no Mantle. Which I was saying to my viewers here that with the with 8 packs at $575, if there was a possibility of getting a Mantle, it would be kind of more mysterious. Yeah, you kind of don't know if you have a Mantle, but $575, I mean, that's a lot though. But you know what? If somebody has the money, go for it, right?
Okay, absolutely.
So, hey, what's your name?
Darren.
Darren, my name is Mark. So thank you so much for being part of my video.
No problem.
Thank you. Likewise. All right, so we're gonna keep moving here, okay? And again, I mean, this is just rows of collections, okay? They have everything here. They have like pennants they can hang on your wall. They have vintage stuff. They have new stuff. They have a bunch of shiny modern cards, okay? One thing I noticed about the Nationals here, okay, and I haven't been here, but from the videos I have seen, one thing that I have noticed is that there's not a lot of high-end vintage. You know, now, yes, you will go, like if you're at, if you go to Heritage. Hold on, let me grab my wife here. You ready to go? All right, let's, which way do you want to go? Which way? No, we went through there already, so we gotta, all right, let's go through here. You know what, let's go through the PSA side so people can see PSA, where it's located at, and the lines. Okay, and I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So we're gonna head right now to PSA. Okay, so if you're kind of wondering, when you first come in, you come in through that corner here, and then if you make a right, you just come right down here, and then you make another right into there, and then you make a right into there, and that's where PSA, and that's where we're gonna go, so you can kind of see the lines of how this works, okay? But going back to high-grade vintage, I really haven't seen a lot this year, to be honest. I mean, I did see a 56 Mantle, and the 56 Mantle was an 8.5. I think they're asking about like $17.5 for it. I don't know if it's a good price. I'm going to assume that it's high because everything, you know, you always want to price a little higher. But overall, I haven't seen it. The only ones that I have seen as far as, as far as a high-grade vintage, usually the auction houses have them, like Heritage, things like that. And unfortunately, with that, it's kind of a tease when you come here to National because you kind of sometimes come across a card that you really like and you want to get. But you know, they haven't even started opening, they haven't even started bidding on it. So it's kind of like a tease because you see these beautiful cards. However, they are not for sale. And you know, I did hop on a plane and booked a hotel for a couple nights to buy stuff. So, oh well, I guess it's more to promote them, which is fine. I mean, you know what? I like looking at cards anyways. Okay, so here's the PSA line. Okay, so this line is very small right now. Okay, I've seen this line in different or various stages. Okay, I heard that this line, you go right there, and this line will be backed up all the way down there. Okay, today it does appear that it is quite shorter. Okay, so this is the general submissions. Okay, and then if you're doing the express, it's a lot shorter. It actually kind of moves a little quicker too. One thing that I will say about PSA this year at the National is that I really like that they have about 4 or 5 people at a table at a time helping people. Okay, so the lines do actually move at a pretty good rate. Okay, and then you can definitely come back here, see if your submission is ready. Okay, so if you see your name on there, you already know you are good to go. And then also you can follow the update emails because they will send you an email saying that your grades have popped or whatever. So, all right, so this is the general submission line. And again, this is kind of small. Okay, but here it is. And yeah, here you go. So you got about, 1, 2, 3, 4, you got about like 5 people sitting down. Okay, so the lines, they actually move at a pretty decent rate. All right, over here, this area that we're looking at, these are where the breaks are happening, the live rips. Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, I can see a lot of kids here too. That's pretty cool. A lot of people are passing the hobby on to their little ones.
I don't know.
Which is, to me, it's great. Something about the National, other things I've noticed this year, I have not come across a 1984 Donruss Don Mattingly in a PSA 10. Now, I have one, but the reason why I know, or the reason why I've kept tabs on that is because I actually read that somebody could not find one over here. And then when I came, I noticed that I did not see one either. So I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen, oh, you know what? I did see a Ricky Henderson in a 10, the 1980. What else? I've seen about maybe, I'm going to say like 15 tops 1952 Manals, mostly in lower grade, anywhere from ranging from authentic to 1.5 to 3.5s. I think I saw 2 4s. I saw 1 4 that was beautifully centered. And it was a 4, okay? So I don't know if you guys know about VCP. I've spoken about it before. And VCP stands for Vintage Card Prices. Okay, it's about a $180 subscription. What I do is I actually split it with somebody and we share the password and username. And but basically you can kind of go there and see the average selling prices of cards, and that's not only through eBay, but also as well as auction houses as well. So back to this PSA 4, beautifully centered, okay? And the PSA 4s, they were selling at about, I don't think they were going for even 30,000, okay? I asked them how much, and they said 70,000, I think. 70,000 for PSA 4. I'm sorry, I mean, it's a beautiful PSA 4, but at the end of the day, it is a PSA 4, and it definitely has its limit as far as range, so. All right, here you go. Here's some pennants you can kind of hang up on your wall. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can find that PSA 4, and you guys can decide, okay? You guys can take a look at it, and you guys tell me if you think it's worth 70,000. All right, the Sports Card Show for 2019 at National is alive and well. Okay, it's actually busy earlier yesterday. Oh, here we go. Sandlot Kids. That's a pretty cool piece. Now, I would not purchase because it's not authenticated. So that's the only way that I would look at those kind of things. Look at that, 10/10s for Mike Trout autos. Beautiful stuff. We got a Griffey there, 1989 Upper Deck, 550. Kershaw rookie. And look at that, we got some more Trouts right here. How much are you guys selling the Trouts for? $950? It's actually one of the better prices. You guys had it for $9 yesterday though, right? Yeah? Yeah, smart move though. So if you guys are in the market of a Mike Trout 2011 Topps update, $950 right here. Again, I've seen for $9, or I've seen for $1,000. I have seen for for 900. These guys actually had it for like 900. Okay, they bumped up to 950. I think if they had it for 900 still, I think they would all be gone today. However, you know, you want to come here, you gotta make some money. I mean, these tables, I believe they're about as low as about $1,500 for like a little space. Okay, so I don't blame them, and that's still a good price. Again, some people are trying to get 1,000 for them. Okay, I'd say 950 is very fair. Excuse me. With these T206 cards.
Hank Aaron, when he hit the home run that broke up Harvey Haddock's perfect game, didn't get credit for a home run because he passed it.
All right, slowly we are going to make our way. You know what? Let's pass by the autograph line real quick. Hold on. Let me back up here for a minute. All right, let's take a look at the autograph line real quick. All right. All right, so here are, for the folks who purchase autograph tickets, they kind of happen here behind the curtains. And guys, I do apologize, I'm going a little quick, but I kind of really want to show you what it's like this year at the National. Again, lots of ins and outs, lots of weaving, bopping and weaving here, okay? But I love it.
Last and final call for anyone holding Gary Peters autograph ticket. Last and final call
There you
for
go.
Gary Peters.
All right, so lines form out here. You got to buy your ticket.
Last call for Christian Okoye. Last call for Christian
Okay,
Okoye.
PSA was right over there, by the way, down there. So this is what the autograph section looks like. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to the rear of the show. And again, if you can see, I mean, you look all the way down there. There's a lot of stuff I'm not covering. This is just kind of give you a general idea of things to expect here at the National if you've never been here. If you don't, I do recommend you come. And also, if you're thinking about attending the one in Atlantic City for next year, one thing I do recommend is to try to book your hotel in advance. Okay, don't wait too long because all the hotels near around the show, they do tend to sell out. Okay, so we had to actually, my wife and I, we actually had to find a hotel. Trying to make a deal, I guess, over here. We had to find a hotel that was about a mile away, but you know what, it was maybe like, I think a 7-minute drive from the convention center. So it wasn't bad either way, and we got a good price on the hotel. But yeah, try not to wait too long, or at least last minute. All right. Let's see. All right, and again, they have everything here. They have cards. They have, as you can see, they have if you need things for your collection. Okay, as far as cases, holders, they got things to get autographed. I know a lot of folks like to get these little mini helmets autographed. Oh, you know, I think we got some bobbleheads over here. Yeah, here we go. Not bobbleheads, but thought they were. Okay. All right, if you like some vintage stuff right there, you got some raw stuff as well. So they got tons of raw stuff, tons of great stuff. Again, one thing is that I just have not seen a lot of high-end vintage, which I was kind of surprised because there's like a little saying at the National, and it says that if you don't see it at the National, it probably doesn't exist. And I'm not going to fully agree with that because I haven't seen a 1993 Dare Cheater SP in a 10, which I believe those cards are going for $1,000. I haven't seen those. I haven't seen the 84 Mattingly. Again, the Manals are the high grade ones. I've seen them through, oh, here we go, PWCC. All right, let's look at there. Beautiful stuff here. I'm going to show you a card by Evan Mathis. I think a few of these are his, but this is his right here. Evan Mathis was a football player. I think he just retired about last year. 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle, Gem 10. I don't know if that's a Pop 1 or Pop 3. I'm not really too sure. I don't remember, but there you go. Let's take a look here. Look at that. You guys like rainbows? Alright. So sick. And that's crazy. With cards, it's the thing with cards, I mean, cards they're such a good investment. They really are. You know, I don't know anything that could make more money than cards, not even gold. You know, I would tell people to invest more in cards than in gold. So you saw another 8 over there around the corner. Okay, but look, this one, I like this one better. This 8 right here. Okay, we got a 9 right here, which probably is going to be maybe, I don't know, 25, 30,000, I'm guessing. Okay, we got a 4. This is not the 4 I'm referring to. 4 I'm referring to, I think the corners might be even a little worse. However, the centering is immaculate on it. It's crazy.
You got 2 of my cards. You got this one and this one. Those are both them. Make sure you those. I mean, it sells big time, man. Yeah, he'll make me some money this time, right, Kevin? Okay.
Yeah, somebody has their cards here.
I talked with Brent the other day. Yeah, he said he checked out.
Look at this
yeah,
right here.
He said he said the Browns got a shot.
A little left to right could be a little better, but you know what? That card looks like a 10. It really does.
Maybe.
I looked at it really good yesterday.
For the name. Who knows, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Also, I do recommend to invest in any LeBron cards. Manos, LeBrons, I certainly recommend to invest in those cards if you can. And of course, I'm talking about LeBron rookies. All right. And again, you don't need a lot of money to come here. A lot of things I see for like $2, $3, even $1. I think PWCC had 89 Donruss Griffey cards at $1 each. I think they had also Tony Gwynn 83 tops at about $5 each. Okay, so there's like a little bit for everyone. There really is. And as I've always said, you know, spend what you can afford, okay? No need in maximizing, or I guess, you know, using all your credit card funds. It's not worth it, okay? Because when you do that kind of stuff, what happens is that you're basically adding stress to yourself. You're kind of figuring out how you're gonna pay for stuff, you know, and the hobby doesn't become fun, okay? So buy what you can afford. I recommend it, okay? Even if you want to come down and hang out and meet up with some folks, that's what it's all about, really. It's just about enjoying yourself. Okay, meeting some new people, seeing some really cool stuff. Okay, entry to the National, I think it was like $20 per ticket. And so think about it, even if you come down for $20, it's pretty much like a baseball card museum. Now, of course, you do want to come and spend some money. And then you have guys like this who, no, we're gonna walk over there right now. Let me do a quick scan of the room, okay? Tops. You know, you can come here for like $100 a day and you could buy some really cool stuff, go back to your hotel, just have fun ripping stuff, okay? This is stuff I love right here. All right, all these like little Tops traded sets. Look at that stuff.
You were set up in Pittsburgh. I know where you talk. Yeah. How you doing? All right.
The only stuff about that, the only thing about it is that it weighs a lot. I really don't want to take it back, but I wish that I had a card show like this locally. I would take so much of this back. All right, things I personally like from here. I love the 88 Tops. Okay, the 87 Fleer. Okay, 92 Fleer Ultra right down there. Okay, and I'm sure all this stuff is like super cheap as well. I'm sure you could probably pick up a offer maybe $4 or $5 for the 1990 Upper Deck. I'm sure they'd let it go for that. All right, we got 1991 Stadium Club Series 2, which had the Jeff Bagwell. There's somebody else on there also, I forgot. All right, see, this is my type of collector right there. All right, fun stuff. All right, let's look for That mantle. Oh, here we go. Oh, we go. Hold on. All right, so we're coming across right now the PSA 4. Let's take a look. You know what? They might have sold it. I think they sold it. I don't see it.
Mickey Mantle is one, and then when I think of the basketball cards, man,
Look at that.
that's why I kind of just want to tuck it away.
That's on the list. I missed one of those at auction a while back. And just out of spite, like the only other thing I was bidding on was the Gaudi and I wanted it for
Did you guys end up selling the mantle, the PSA 4? The what?
We just took it down.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was letting my viewers know that it's like solid card. So not on display anymore, unfortunately, but it was beautiful. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Look, there you go. You know, I was actually hanging out with your son last night. He told you?
Yeah, he sent me a picture.
All right, yeah. Very nice guy. Look at that centering right there. Look at that. Look at that. Left to right, top to bottom. Won't find a better one. Thank you so much. Thank you. So look at that. I just talked about it and the guy brought it out for me just to show it on the video. So that's the type of people I'm talking about here at the National. Just, you know, everyone is just very welcoming. I don't feel that, you know, I don't feel this whole thing of egos or attitudes. And you know what? If you offer them a price and the price is not for you, you know, I don't see people getting pissy about it, honestly, you know. I think as long as you treat people cool, they're going to be cool with you, you know. But to kind of be there and be like, oh, really, that much? No, that's, you know, there's no need for that, you know. Either you like it and you buy it, or if you don't, you just pass it up and you kind of keep going, all right? You know, if you really want it, make an offer, make a decent offer, you know, but it's okay walking away from a card as well. All right, it's kind of like when you're buying a house, okay? Don't fall in love with it because you might not get it. All right, you don't want to make any hasty decisions. Now that 4, again, I think he told me for about $70,000. Personally, 70,000 is way, or I think he maybe said 60. I think now I'm thinking maybe 60. But he said that one of the auction houses pretty much guaranteed him that if he submitted to him, that he would get about 60,000. I told him do it. He should definitely get it. If he can get that much for it, I should say. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here in about 1 or 2 minutes. I'm just going to show you some more stuff. Okay, a few more things here. And again, my wife and I, we just went from booth to booth yesterday. I've never seen this Mork and Mindy. Look, Rambo cards. I remember the Batman cards, I think from 1989. Okay, to give you an idea, okay, my wife and I, okay, we were looking for 2 cards specifically, big cards, iconic cards, and we were just going from booth to booth. All right, I'm not kidding. I mean, sometimes I'd just go to a dealer and be like, do you have these? No? Okay, and we just kept on moving on. All right, and we took about 4 hours to go through everything. And I was not looking at any other cards. I wasn't comparing prices. I wasn't taking photos. I was literally just, do you have this? No? Keep moving to the next one. It was like that. And that's kind of the size, the magnitude of this place, okay? 4 hours that it took. Look at this. Look at this Maris right here. Look at that. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I'm on YouTube. I hope you don't mind. For this Maris, though, how much are you asking for that one?
I'm just taking offers on it.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Have you gotten any strong offers or no? No? So
That's my, of all the packs I have here, that's the favorite pack I have.
Really? So how did you get that pack?
I have a contact that was out of the East Coast that bought out a mom and pop grocery store.
Can I see it? Is
Yeah,
that
I'll pop it out.
so they bought out a mom and pop grocery store? Okay. So he's gonna go ahead and open that up for us.
What's that?
And can you tell me also what store you represent? It's Ripping Vintage Packs. Okay.
We do live, mostly 80s, late 70s, box and pack breaks Thursday nights.
Okay, so you guys are on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so Ripping Vintage Packs. Tell me the last 2 packs you guys ripped, boxes.
We rip a ton of 88 clear basketballs, popular, 84 or Peachy baseball.
Okay, so any of you guys like watching those videos? definitely follow Ripping Vintage Packs. And look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. So, this is crazy. So I saw there was a, here you go, look at this. It's kind of giving an idea, okay? So this one right here is a 7, okay? Looking for about 25, give or take or so. All right, this one's a 9, and this one, I mean, the centering alone, okay, that card alone right there could be about an 8 at least. Actually, it is an 8 at least. Okay, so if you're a fan of Roger Maris right here, you can actually probably find this at Ripping Vintage Packs. Okay, and again, right now he's just taking offers, so if you like him, go ahead and message him, make an offer on this guy. Beautiful, beautiful, by the way. I mean, that's crazy. Hey, what's your name? Kurt, thank you so much. So if you guys go there, ask for Kurt. All right, I'm sure he'll help you out. Looks like a good guy. Kurt, thank you so much for your time. All right, that pack was just insane. And myself, I'm a big fan also of Roger Maris, but that's got to be a lot of money. But I'm not kidding. I looking at that card in hand, that card looks like an 8. I mean, it's just dead centered. Okay, we got some 84 Donruss, some 88 Donruss. If you guys are looking for that. 88 Fleer, 87 Donruss. I think that's 81 Fleer. We got 85 Donruss or Leaf, I don't know. 86, 87 Fleer. All right, again, there's something for everybody over here. Oh, you know what? Here, let's look at one more thing. And again, there's maybe about like 15 manos here. Maybe it could be a little more. All right, but you know, all kind of low grade. Except the ones at Heritage stuff, all right? So I'm sorry for the glare. This is behind, I'm sure the case is perfect. It's just the bag it's in kind of ugly. Which is kind of weird because honestly, I mean, if you have cards like this, at least for myself, I would put them in the best kind of little bags as possible, okay? I don't want anyone to look at a bag and think maybe something's wrong with the card because the bag is all mangled. But that's just me and my OCD. But that is a Ripken and a near mint 8. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it. Okay, again, there's a ton of more stuff I didn't go over, but this video is already coming up on 40 minutes. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you see yourself in the comments, or excuse me, in the on here on screen, you know, call yourself out too. And if you guys have any tips for also people like myself that are the first time attending a national, please feel free to write below. And again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know I certainly enjoy making videos for you guys, and again, this being my first national, I thought that it definitely deserved the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is Foo3112, and happy collecting, guys. See you guys next year. Bye.